My name is Tierney Peprah. I'm a staff attorney at ACLU of Maryland. The gist of the case is about the overmedication of foster children in Maryland. And so what we are alleging in the complaint and what we are trying to rectify is essentially the overuse of psychotropic medications that could have detrimental effects on children in foster care. Accountability for us means that the state has protocols to protect children. The state is ensuring that they are following federal guidelines about notice, federal guidelines about different best practices. So these are the types of things that we're pushing for with the litigation team and acting as a support in that role. When it comes to foster children, one of the big reasons that they're so vulnerable is because they're put naturally inside of a position where they're not able to be taken care of the same as a child who is being taken care of one caregiver throughout their childhood. So if you think about it, the normal situation that we're used to is that, you might have a parent or maybe a different type of caretaker who is overseeing the medical decisions of a child. They're aware of the child's background. They're aware of what the child's different allergic reactions are. They're aware of the child's hospitalizations. So that caregiver oftentimes will see the child throughout their childhood. And in the case of foster children, you can have multiple caregivers. You can have a different caregiver every year for some children. So when you're talking about why we have to have these requirements and why you have to have this level of accountability on a state level, it's because the second that a child goes into custody, the state becomes their de facto parent. And the state being their parent, while they don't have the information on that child's prior diagnoses and they're not conveying that information to caseworkers and to or to foster parents, if the state is not doing what is required to ensure that the medical information is being shared widely, then that leaves the child exposed. And so essentially we want to make sure that children have the same protections that are in foster care as children that are in the general population. And that is really a big reason why we wanted to be involved in this case.